Yo, this sincerely from the heart, yo. Listen, people, when dealing with people, right, we gotta make sure we suitable enough to have these people in our lives, man. We gotta be physically ready, mentally ready, and spiritually ready to involve other humans in your life. Because people will hinder you, they will cause you to hinder yourself, they will cause you to be overstressed, and they want too much of your time. Me, I'm trying so hard right now to just be a considerate man, to be, you feel me, a loving man, a helpful man. But the thing is, there's a far line, there's a line that should be drawn when dealing with being helpful to others and helpful to yourself. And nowadays, man, people will cause you to make you want to do less and less. Because at the end of the day, it's stopping me. You're hindering me. Unconsciously, unknowingly. But like, people nowadays is taking kindness for a weakness, yo. Between taking kindness for a weakness and not being considerate enough to realize that you had things going on in your life that you need to accomplish. My focus, my drive, my motive, my like, it can't be you. It gotta be me. Consistently, we have to remind ourselves that people are temporarily. You have some people that's temporarily in your life, some people that's gonna be long term. But at the end of the day, life is temporarily. So everybody in your life is temporarily. We're not here forever. You feel me? Don't allow somebody to use and abuse your time up, and then your time expires and you never succeeded, you never accomplished nothing. But you have people that don't even have good intentions within their own lives, in their own health and physical form, and to purposely make you miserable because they are too. Like, be conscious of the vibes and energies that you bringing around you, man. Like, seriously, because it's not sincere. People are not sincere. And people change. The mental changes. That's what happens to everything in the world. You evolve, revolve, or devolve. Don't expect people to be the same person 5, 1, 2, 3 years later, months or days. Because every day we're growing new brain cells and brain cells are being destroyed. You are not the same person. We are recreating ourselves each and every step of the way. So don't expect your philosophy today to be your philosophy tomorrow. They should be similar because the growth aspect, you should just alter it, temporarily to get it to where you want it to be. It's like a turn up. That's what we do with our life. You either turn it up or turn it down. But that's where our mind should be at. You got people devolving, revolving, making the same cycles over and over and over again. They're the same person 10, 15 years later. They're selling the same ounce in the same car with the same $10 bill, flashing the same old face 100 that they had in 2010. And you keep them in your surroundings. You keep them in your environment when you trying to grow. Don't you know the saying, birds of a feather flock together? That's how you gonna have, it's your product of your environment. And that's natural for us because as humans, we are social beings and we're interdependent. We will lean on somebody when we don't even need them. Just because it makes us feel good when we collaborate with other souls. That's the purpose of us having a soul. It's irregular. You must guide your soul where you want it to be because your soul has no filter. It will seek any and everything it can because your soul wants that knowledge. Unless you done tamper with your soul to the point where you're not on them same courses as one. You're not connected. We have 3 parts to us. Our spiritual side, our soul, and then our things of manifestation. The physical plane of flesh. When you tampering with yourself and you dealing with these people, or you bringing extra egos and environments around you, you're dealing with your soul and your spirit. Bringing extra auras around unnecessary people. You feel me? Negative vibes, negative energy. That's tampering with you. It's making you evolve, revolve, or devolve, because you will be a product of your environment. And the thing is about me and everybody else, we should always have something that we're looking forward to accomplish. We should always have goals set so you can keep a track on your milestones and where you're going in life. But a lot of us are just going without no specific lane or reasoning behind it. A lot of us nowadays don't even have a lane. We drifting and drafting in everybody else's lane because shit is appealing, and we are attracting to the things that attract to us. But sometimes you gotta step out your box, step out your comfort zone to find what actually for you. And my biggest thing is focusing only on me. I don't have the time to be worried about you. Focus on you and doing what you want me to do, because it's things that I have to do. It's things that's gonna make me feel satisfied as a man. And if I don't accomplish it, if I don't get to where I'm supposed to go in life before my time expires, then I was never beneficial to nobody in the world. Nobody. Because the thing that I wanna do is be beneficial to me and my family and the world. If you wanna save the world, you gotta start by saving yourself. And everybody got invisible cloaks. Everybody cat and saver holes. Everybody want to be the best for everyone else. But it don't matter to nobody else. It matters to you. The only way you can be of benefits to anybody else, you got to have that same beneficial for you. And people don't be noticing that shit. You got people that all their life, they always feel like they can't be single. They can't be by themselves. You got men and women that has to have women and men in their lives because they don't know that life being by themselves, being just the individual. And you would never find yourself because you always in a relationship. You always got this person or that person. How you gonna find who you are when you just molding yourself just to be with somebody else? Not even happy, not even satisfied or comfortable. You're just there for beneficial reasons. People be so scared to fail that they need somebody else to bring them up and lift them up. I'm my own crutch. I'm gonna always be my own crutch, because at the end of the day, when I broke my leg, I had to be the one to relearn how to walk. When I broke my arm, I had to be the one that had to relearn how to write. Nobody else taught me this shit. So I always had the mentality of, I'm gonna refix me. If that's what it is, that's what it is. Because you're either gonna succeed or fails. But the saying is, a soldier. We are all soldiers. When I say this, a soldier will never know his strength. We are all soldiers, men and women. The human race. Each and every last one of us that has a soul, a spirit, and a flesh. We are these soldiers. God, Allah, whatever you want to call them, Thoth, He created us as soldiers of Him. A soldier would never know his strength until he meet a worthy enough opponent or foe. The foe is obstacles of life. Your opponent is your situations, trials and tribulations. You will never know who you really are until you figure out what are these situations. But you gotta acknowledge that you have a situation. Acknowledge that you have downfalls, that you are trouble, that you have things that you need to fix in your life. Because that's the best way you're learning your strength. You can learn you. Learn thyself, know thyself. That's the biggest teaching Prophet Noble Drew Ali taught us. you learn yourself, you can be able to uplift humanity, fall in humanity. But it starts with you. You gotta learn how to love yourself. If you love you, then you can love everybody else. But I can't love nobody until I fully love myself. Don't nobody out there tell me you love me until I know that you love yourself. Because you would do harm to you. I know you would do harm to me, regardless of that title of love. And I'm just getting frustrated, man. I'm just to the point where I wanted to make this video because there's so much that I need to accomplish. But so many people feel that I'm supposed to be obligated to them. And I done got myself to the point where I thought I had to be obligated as well. But the only person that I owe anything to is me. It's myself. I'm the one that's in this form, in this flesh. It's me. I'm the controller of my life. I'm the controller of my destiny. I cannot allow you to be the controller of my life and my destiny when you don't give a fuck about you. And it ain't even like you're the puppet master and I'm a puppet. It's more of an influential way. Being around you, conducting myself around you, putting you involved with my life. Man, that shit, it can't work like that. Because I'ma always be a product and influence about your lifestyle. We gotta have more awareness of who we are and what we want and like out of the world, because that'll give us a drive. It'll give us something to focus on, something to be determined about. And too many people determined on the wrong things. We ain't focused. We ain't got nothing going on, no success, but want to be in relationships. Want to keep chasing niggas and money and not money, but niggas and women. That ain't the way. I need to figure out who I am first before I can apply myself or, you feel me, conduct myself properly around a woman. Like, I just been getting so frustrated lately because I want to be the best man for a specific individual. But my time, we only got 24 hours in a day. My time be so consumed in trying to focus and worry about which they got going on in their life, that then I'm finding myself not focusing on my priorities. It can't work like that. I got shit I gotta accomplish. We all have shit we have to accomplish. We cannot be worried about everyone else until it's succeeded. Till it's done. I fucked that money up a couple months ago because I was rushing with something that is the same thing. She told me only thing she want to do is be able to find herself first before she be able to put me in her life. And I felt like, okay, well, I mean, we know each other, but it is what it is. I acknowledge that I was wrong, so now I need to really find myself. Because I noticed that I'm not good for nobody until I get where I need to be. I'm no good for nobody right now. I'm good. I can be a good role model. I can be a good person, a good friend, a good mentor, motivational person, an inspirational person. But as far as a healthy relationship, until I get my happiness where I wanted to be, till I get my mental stage where I wanted to be, till I get my finances where I wanted to be, I'm just gonna continue to be me by myself. And I hate to have to put it like that, but it's motherfuckers not as supportive or don't have the same drive that I had. They're no good to their own life. Why would I allow you to come in my life? Only thing you're gonna do is push me further and further and further away from my goals. That's all. Cause I'm gonna try to keep up with you. It can't work like that. It cannot. People are losing their minds out here. People are really losing their minds out here. I just came home. I just did 6 years in prison. 6 years. The only thing that I asked for is a little bit of support and motivation here and there, right? it comes and goes, but at the end of the day, my only true happiness is gonna come from where I get myself where I wanna be. And the only way I can do that is to focus on me. Align myself up perfectly, not even perfectly. I'm seeking perfection in the world where it truly don't exist. Because I know if I get close, then I'm where I wanna be. Because I know it don't exist. I'm not falling for something that's not here. I'm not telling my something, be perfect in the unperfect world. Nothing is perfection. Until I get back with God, Allah, then there's gonna be perfection. But right now, only thing I'm doing, I'm character building. I'm creating who I wanna be. I'm molding myself. And you gotta have the right carpenter school, the right carpenter tools to mold yourself exactly who you wanna be. You gotta have that square and the compass. The square is to keep yourself in a fucking straight fashion. You can cut off any excess that doesn't need to be there. And the compass to keep myself guided in the right direction. I'm building the pinnacle, a pinnacle of temple of man of perfection. And there's a lot of y'all that I cannot have on my side because you are destroying your pinnacle of man while I'm trying to rebuild mine. Every brick I add, you're gonna take it down. And that ain't the way in life. That's what everybody, we are going through these situations right now with a lot of people that we care about and loved ones. And it's not gonna help you succeed. If you feel like they're no good for you, trust in your gut. Trust in yourself. Intuition is a thing, it's closer than God. God speaks to man, through man. So if you getting these messages in your body, it's clear where it's coming from. It's clear. God speaks to man, through man. Be conscious of what these people talking about. Always read into in depth what these people are saying out their mouth and how they feel. Because they will let you know exactly how they feel without even knowing, oblivious to the fact that that's what it is. But it is what it is what it is. I need to worry about me. And I can't, it's so much that we gotta, it's a lot we gotta achieve. It's a lot that needs to be done. It's a lot that needs to be done. And my 24-hour days, it's not enough time to get done everything that I want to do. So I have to literally be focused. Because when I fall off a track, when I'm off a course, it's a step away from me not getting there. And it's a step taken off my life. We are born to die. You have to leave a legacy behind. Something beneficial for your descendants behind you. You're gonna be an ancestor one day. And it's about that page that you leave behind. You're gonna leave a clear-cut path for somebody to follow to success, or you gonna be the clear-cut path where they say it's a cycle. You gonna be that cycle. You gonna continue this cycle. Cause that's the choice we got today with our life. You be productive in your life, that shit'll last you 100 generations back. Cause you gonna be the example. But if you be destructive in your life, it's gonna lead to 100 generations in advance. Cause you gonna be the cycle.